We need to just get this booked. Like, we got to make a decision.
Words of worry as Ruth Blakely felt the clock ticking down on her Aeroplan points.
I had tremendous fear that this big whack of Aeroplan points that we've been saving and saving and saving for a fabulous trip were going to be worth next to nothing.
A trip to Italy was booked, the flight paid for on points, but it turns out she could have saved herself the worry. Those reward points won't disappear after all. Under today's tentative deal, the Aeroplan loyalty program will go back into the Air Canada fold in-house for a hefty price tag. Still, it makes sense for the airline, says this expert.
I think they recognize that Aeroplan's got 5 million members. That's a key part of it. A lot of analytics behind the spend of those 5 million people.
With Aeroplan already set up on so many credit cards, it's easier for the airline to snap up the whole rewards program instead of building a new one from scratch. Great news for frequent flyers, but not so much for the average traveler. They could lose out on choice, since deals Aeroplan's parent company had already made to use points on smaller airlines may now fall through.
The new Aeroplan program was looking to be really flexible for a lot of them, and now we're just going to be kind of in the same boat we are today, and that's the lack of availability during high periods of flying, a lot of connecting flights.
Another potential downside, you could be getting less for your points in the future.
They want to recoup some of this money that they're paying out for Aeroplan, plus the liability of $1.9 billion that they're taking on. So I would foresee a potential raise in redemption rates for flights.
Whether that happens or not, this traveler already has a plan.
I think we'll use up all of our points as soon as we can, just to be cautious.
To Asia this time, as she breathes a sigh of relief, her points will last longer than expected. Salima Shivji, CBC News, Toronto.